I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I was searching for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
Just to the attention, the lifestyle behind it, everything that came with it. Cause it's like, you look at it, like you just said you was doing it for clout, like trying to get the views and everything, but it's more to it than clout. You gotta deal with attention from the rest of the world. You gotta deal with other media sites stealing your shit and not giving you credit. You gotta deal with the comment section and talking about the people and possibly talking about you. You might have to deal with the rappers getting to it with you later.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning, when I hopped in this shit, I was fighting shit. Like I was either out on bond or on probation. So it's like, I always had like a leash around my neck that stopped me from doing a lot. So I'm glad I came in like that though, because coming in just free and money flooding and clout flooding and shit, you might lose your fucking mind and do some goofy shit or just get too big head or whatever. Like me, that shit kept me grounded because I knew like I could lose it all if I fuck up just the slightest. Right. So it's like it really kept me in the crib, locked in or working for real. Like this shit didn't sink in what I really had going on for some time because I just working. And once I started going outside more, I started really seeing like, damn, folks, every day somebody recognized me. Everywhere I go, no matter what city I'm in, somebody recognizes me every day. Whether it's one person or it's 10 people, like somebody will recognize me. And once I started seeing that shit, I ain't gonna lie, I started feeling it a little more then. But before, like, how the world looked at me, I didn't know. Like, I seen the numbers, I seen the views, but I never really knew the real impact. Right. So, like, it'd be certain things I might have done that people like, nah, you can't do that, you got a platform, this and that. I didn't understand what they was talking about. I'm just dropping content the whole time. I didn't know, like, it's people that hit me up now that be like, bro, I grew up on you. I'm what? How? But the whole time, folks was 15 when I started, and now he a grown-ass man.
Yeah, and he probably still trying to get up with you with the interviews and shit.
It'd be crazy for like 6 years don't sound like that long, but depending on what age you is, 6 years is a whole transition from childhood to adulthood type shit. So it's like I motherfucker influenced them.
Yeah, cause like when you first started that shit,
like you young, how? Well, I don't, cause that you be too incognito. I ain't gonna ask you how old you were.
At the time, I'm 22 now, so it's like.
See, yeah, so you the age group I'm talking about on photo.
Yeah, I was around that age when you came out of shit, yo, bro. Yeah, but it's merged. It's like when you came out of shit, it's like I feel like it was easy for you to like get the views of recognition at the time because
easy as hell.
Yeah, because it's like we only had Zach, and then after he passed, man, rest in peace and all, you stepped in, and then it was easy because like any other interview media platforms now. But then fast forward 2044, we got you and well, aside of me, 6 other niggas that's representing the city blogging and interviewing niggas and shit. So it's like now it's like people trying to like it's like niggas some pay attention to you, but we also paying attention to this guy. It's like everybody rushing, competing, trying to get that one nigga for the interview and shit.
I like that though, but I don't like it when it get weird. Right. Like we interview the same people, we work with the same people, whatever, but we don't got no issues. We working with each other right now. Yeah. But some people don't do that. Some people really like they take this competition shit too far where they make it personal and they make it weird. They make it not fun. They make it like when I see I'm gonna fuck you up type of time. Okay, and it be like, bro, like. What I can say though is most people that I know in the city don't do that. Like most of us, we get along. From me, I can't speak for everybody, but mostly everybody that do what we do, I get along with everybody. Yeah. But only could think of one person I don't, for real.
Yeah. But it's like, when it do become serious, 9 times out of 10, it'd be the fans' fault that it happened.
Nah, cause the fans tried to make me get into a TruthTeller, I never did. The fans tried to make me get into it with who else? Damn it, not you. They never did it with you, but maybe because you wasn't really doing interviews at first. Like
I just started last year,
so they might try this shit down the line. But
and they can't.
Yeah, but yeah, TruthTeller, he a little older. He I think got a little more wisdom, maybe that he knew. Like, man, I don't got no issue with this, man. They just trying to make us, but
and on top of that, like he been doing this shit for like years. So it's like, he know how the media working.
TruthTeller's doing this shit when I was rapping. I got into it with TruthTeller as a rapper before. Like, I was on TruthTeller ass at a point in time, gang.
What the fuck
But I'm like, look, I don't even remember. I don't know if he said something disrespectful, treated him as when I was trying to work, or got down on me. Because TruthTeller got a pass, gang. TruthTeller wasn't just this all cool old guy that just be doing his interviews, be blah, 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 blah. You know, like, TruthTeller was scamming niggas back in the day. He's getting like,
true.
shout out, and this ain't no sneakers, you know I fuck with you, gang. You know, but like, TruthTeller changed, gang. He got his shit together, man.
Hey, since you getting your shit together, but come on, gang. But, yeah, that's another thing.
Hey, do my face look blurry? Nah.
No, you all good.
That box, like, following me and shit?
Yeah, it is.
All right, cool.
But that's another thing. Like, when you doing what you doing interviews and shit, it's like, I'm not gonna call you a blogger, but sometimes you have been reporting shit from time to time. So
part-time, I say part-time blogger.
All right, part-time blogger. You interview with a part-time blogger. I'm full-time, so that's the difference here. So over the years, you work with niggas, right? And it's like, you might not even be into it with the rappers, but it might be someone who they know or may know of them and know of you that you don't possibly report on, and then they might have some animosity with you. Then you might get a DM for these niggas, or you might bump into them in the streets one day, and then they gonna talk to you about that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, and I don't want it to happen. I ain't saying this on no tough shit, but I never ran into nobody that ever came to me like that. But DM, internet-wise, yeah. But most of the shit that, if it was like that, it was public, people seen it. But I ain't gonna lie, like, when I go outside, I always love. I hope it stay that way. Because I just hope it stay that way. But it's always love. Like, but on the internet, on the DM, sometimes it do be getting a little weird, a little tricky. But most of that shit always get fixed. Like, people don't see the power when it's fixed. Me and Tay Savage had an issue at a point in time. That shit got fixed 5 minutes later. But the fucking altercation is what spread and went viral. Like, a lot of this shit is be misunderstood. It's for real. It's like, we might not understand the rappers and the rappers might not understand us. So it's a disconnect. And first I just only thought the rappers was dumb and they was tweaking until I started getting interviewed. And then I started seeing shit from the person getting interviewed perspective. It's like, people used to talk to me about the titles and shit, like, man, why you put that title like this and this and that?
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, bro, no matter what I put in the title, I can't change whatever you say. So it's like, why you tripping about the title, folks? Because they hear what you said. But then I go on No Jumper and I see how they do the titles. And then I start understanding, like, oh, this is what they talking about. This is what they got an issue with. It's the way people, it's like people don't want to be portrayed a certain way that they not intending to be. And I never really did that, but I know how people's minds work. Yeah. So it's like, I do things knowing the reaction I'm gonna get. For example, I give an example where G Gotti, she got mad at me before. Her and Cuban Dog, I don't know what their situation now, but I know they're close friends at a point in time. They might still be. And that's what everybody knew them as, close friends. But she told me a story about how they fell out in the interview. But they squashed it and, you know, they fixed it. That's the only reason she even told me, because they had fixed it. So the way I titled it was G Gotti on Falling Out with Cuban Dog. Because I know when people watch it, they go, oh shit, they into it? Let me click. Right. But they not into it. They fell out and fixed it. But I'm not going to put on Falling Out and fixing the beef, because now it's like, I already told you what the interview about. So I say that, she get mad. She, boy, what the fuck? Don't you chasing this shit? Don't be trying to say this and that. You spreading this and that. And I didn't get it. Yeah. But they don't get us. They don't get that we have to market this shit. We have to put it out. You know, yeah. It's like they don't get that. So it's like, and
it's not like you was lying, because it's like it did happen. But it's like, that's why I be trying to tell everybody, like, when I be promoting this shit on Instagram, they be looking at my headlines, and I do give it crazy, but it's like, those are just promo clips, or the headline. That's just the headline. You gotta actually watch the full interview. Yeah. Then you gonna get the whole story and shit. And that's what sometimes rappers don't understand. It's like they know it's our job, we do what we do and shit, but they not the ones promoting this shit. We are. So they looking at us, expecting us just to keep their image and shit good and shit, but it's like, you gotta stop worrying about how your image gonna look. You gotta like
just be solid.
Yeah, and on top of that, if you want us to not do shit a certain way, let us know in advance and help market the fucking interview. Like promote the shit too. Yeah, but
okay, because if you got a following and you promoting it, we might not gotta do as much as we gotta do sometimes.
Exactly.
Okay, y'all be doing interviews with niggas. Don't ignore the collab post. Fucking don't share it, don't post it, don't mention it. What the fuck is you even doing it for?
Exactly my point, and I don't complain to no rap about this because I feel like that's like some bitch shit.
It's like entitled, and I ain't entitled, so I don't say shit either. But if we gonna talk about it on photo. Like, why is y'all doing it? Like, bro, like that's like when niggas. I get it. Like, if you pay a nigga if a nigga paid you for a feature, it's about the money at that point. So I see why niggas gonna be posting that shit.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like
this interview should be free.
Niggas get their money's worth. That's the case. Me personally, I don't pay niggas for interviews, but that's a different story. But yeah, I feel like if rappers would help promote the interviews more, us as a media team and how we try to market, we would have to avoid. We probably would be avoiding certain ways. But at the same time, it is what it is, folks. You can take it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah though, like you interviewed a lot of like real niggas and shit. Like any time like you got like with your interviews and shit, like you went from 15Ks to like 100Ks, millions and shit like that. So it's like, and on top of that, it's like you did in a short time span too. Like you had something like a year, 2 years, like sometimes maybe even months and shit, depending on who that person is. So it's like now you see what Tate was talking about back then. Like when he was
he like this because I got to that point like, boy, this is what I do. Fuck y'all talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Gang, I was that 16, but now I'm this 16. Now I get it. Now I get why he was just. I'm thinking like he just trying to be too cool and shit. Don't get your goofy ass on. You think you just that nigga now? It get like that though. You get numb to this. Not numb, but you start to understand like who you are.
But also another thing is like we seen this happen with rappers, but and maybe a few bloggers and interviewers and shit. Like sometimes when you get like a certain amount of views, that shit can get to your head and shit. Like you never been want to let that shit get to your head and shit. Like so, how you keep a mellow mindset about this shit? Cause
the bigger accomplishments I get, the more money I get, the more scared I get, gang. Cause I really like, I know where I came from for real. So like I be pitching this shit like, I remember the first time I got like a $60,000 check from YouTube, man. You would think that'll make me like be big headed, go crazy, this and that, bro. I just lived the same way before I got it, because like the reason it scared me is because it's like, if you at the bottom and you stay at the bottom, it's just regular to you. But when you see what all you got in your hands and you see the potential of this, you see how far you could get, and you know like this is my way to have riches and get my family rich and this and that, and then you don't do that, you know how bad that's gonna feel. You know how shitty I'm gonna feel, how stupid I'm gonna feel that I done had this shit right here and fumbled it. Yeah. So it's like the more I get, the more it's like the pressure. It's like I can't go back. I can't. It's just like, cause I seen it. It was right here. I seen it was possible. I was there. And it's like, the more shit I get, the more I try to figure out how to keep it. Yeah. I don't get cocky, because I understand this shit could be gone in an instant. Yeah. Anything could happen. Oh, bro, I'm having trouble with my YouTube right now. Niggas harassing me, fucking on my channel and shit. I have to switch to other platforms. So it's like, I understand like this shit. And then it's like, you should never be big-headed, gang, because you never know how the tables will turn, bro. Like, from the jump, somebody told me early on that always stuck was like, be mindful how you treat people while you up or on your way up, because on your way down, they gonna remember that shit. And these might be the same people that's on their way up now.
Yeah. And
it's like they gonna remember you shitted on them. They gonna remember you mistreated. They gonna remember that shit. So it's like, I never change. And I'm just not that type of person. I'm me. I don't know how to be nothing but me. Like, I'm not a cocky person. I'm aware. Like, I know who the fuck I am. I know what I done did. I know all that shit, but not cocky.
That's what it is for me too. But it's like I'm just a genuine guy overall. But it's like, this something I try to avoid. Like sometimes you might want to get in the conversation, put your opinion on shit, but or maybe you want to speak your mind overall, but it's a lot. It's like with us, within the media, it's like we try to control it. We not control narratives. We try to get the internet turned up and shit, but also it's like we gon' damn near a part of the industry too. So it's like on our way up, it's motherfuckers that's looking at us, and it's like depending on what we put up about niggas or what we say about niggas, it could fuck us up later on down the line and shit. And that's something that rappers and bloggers gotta understand too. Yeah. But you got 2 interviews in particular that hit over 1 million views, and that's the interview with Vaughn and the interview with Cairo. Which one would you say was the most impactful for you overall, as far as like life changing and shit? You know.